Okay, I think it should be started now. I need to check if my chat box has updated properly. I tried increasing the size of the letters because, well, and how long they stayed, because last time it was pathetically small and stayed for like 5 seconds. Hi. Okay. Seems like it's staying. It doesn't show the emoji though. I guess because it's meant for Twitch, but whatever. Okay. So I'm opening on this snail girl from last time. This is what I did in my last stream. I didn't start with like a sketch or anything, so yeah, I did this. I picked the colors, like everything. But then after that, I went and redid some of it because I didn't add everything that I wanted to add. So this is what I did. I changed, well, this wasn't like a final version at all anyway, but I added more like layers to the dress. I added some more dandelions like around on the dress and like between the layers and stuff. I changed the sleeves a bit. I made her shell way bigger because it kind of looked weird like on the first version. And then I added these little cracks for secret lore reason. And I also changed her hairstyle, so instead of this swoopy bang thing, more of her forehead showed, I guess. And gave her little horns like a snail's eye stalks and took away her actual eyes. She looks very creepy now, but I think that works. And I think I still am gonna change this dress. I didn't really look at references when I was doing this. So it's got a good like silhouette, I suppose, and the fabric looks good, but I want to see if I can like bunch it up and drape it more in the way that actual Victorian dresses were, because it kind of just looks like a bunch of layers with no actual shape. Or no style, I guess. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do that off camera probably at some point. And today... Here, actually, you can't really see the... Yeah, at the bottom here there's dandelion fluffs, like the seeds, after they dry out or whatever. And they have the little white puffs. So at the top there's the buds, and then it's the flowers, and then it's the puffs, like the 3 stages. So I thought that was kind of cool. Wow, she looks so awesome! Okay, anyway. So now today I'm going to do this cricket. So I've already done this butterfly. I did the snail... Oh, that's the wrong one. I did the snail girl last time. And now I'm doing a cricket. I think the butterfly lady is fully done, but I still have to work on the snail a little bit, her dress. So this is all I have for her, the cricket. Or I don't know if she's gonna be a cricket or a grasshopper or a locust or something like that. She's gonna be like one of those things. Maybe all 3 combined, I'm not sure. This is all I have for her. So I started by giving her spikes on her arms and legs. she has like big pants because I want to make her look different than these other two. So this one has a long dress, this one has a little tutu and like a cage. So yeah. And I made her hair in pigtails. I kind of tried to make these little things bend like cricket or grasshopper legs. Hi, Ryan. And I gave her antennas, one's bent, a bow on the back. Yeah, I still have to like figure out what I'm doing here with her, but she looks kind of dangerous and cool, and the other ones are kind of more frilly, I guess. I don't want to use too light of a color here because it's not going to show up well, but that's fine. Also, I don't know if her name is going to be Hopper. That's kind of just a placeholder name for now, or maybe it'll be her nickname or something. You're gonna have to bear with me because the first pass is always a little bit rough. But that's what first draft is for. Now, I don't know whether I should be cleaning this up on another stream or just doing it off camera like I did the snail. I'm not sure. It's kind of a lot to manage here. I have a Pinterest window open. I only have 2 screens and only have 2 eyes in my head, so hi there, Vic Art. Just drawing a cricket person. I guess they're some kind of fairies, I'm not sure. They're kind of like, I don't know, immortal creatures or something like that. Maybe I shouldn't start with the big tent shape. Uh-oh, I hear my little dog outside of my door. Hold on, I need to let her in. My dog's afraid of the frying pan, so every time someone cooks, she gets scared and comes down to the basement. So just a warning, you may hear some screaming like bloody murder, but it just means that she wants to get out. She's not in anguish or pain or anything like that. Though it really sounds like it. But anyway. Actually, I'll just leave the door open, whatever. Okay. Now, I don't know whether or not to give her big boots, which would kind of make sense with a cricket or a grasshopper. This is very crooked. I have a tendency to, I guess, I must be tilting my head or something, but it's not centered, but that's fine. want to give her big sleeves. This is a boring pose, but that's fine for now because I'm just trying to figure out like the shape of her outfit and stuff. Just redoing the exact same thing on the side basically, but that's fine. Now these sleeves are kind of like... Here, let me pull in an image right now. I was looking at different types of crickets. To kind of get like inspiration for this design. And I found this thing called the mole cricket, and I guess they call it that because they have like these big claws on their... That's a creepy like close-up, but you see what I mean, like the spiky hands, because I think they burrow or something. So that's kind of what I was trying to do with the sleeves here. I don't know that I'll make them brown though, because I don't know, it's too rustic maybe for this. I found some other cool colored grasshoppers, so I don't want that thing staring at me. Let me hide that. Okay. I don't know if I should do 3 or 4. 3 kind of looks like enough. I think I'll just keep the spikes on the tight section there. I don't know what I want to do with the collar. This is the one that I haven't kind of figured out yet. I'm trying to avoid like repeating things from the other two. Oops. So this one has like a big like neck ruff kind of thing. That's not what it's called. I forget what it's called. This one has like just a square neckline. So I might do like a little, maybe like a raised one. I don't know. I guess I can figure it out. Maybe I can cross it like that. It looks cool. Or I could give her spikes to fit the spikes on her. She's looking like a cactus if I do that too much though. That's alright. And she'll have these high-waisted pants. The shoes I think are gonna be an issue. Because I could go with big platform boots was one idea I had. But I might want to make her a little bit more nimble than that, so I'm not sure. Although the other one has ballerina shoes, so maybe going in the opposite direction would be better. Where am I from? I'm from Canada. And still in Canada. A big spike in her boot like that. It's kind of fun. Maybe I'll give it a little heel too. I don't want to get too sketchy with these lines if I can help it, because I do want to color it and I don't really feel like doing line art right now. So I'd like to move directly on don't know if that's symmetrical at all, but it's fine. And it's definitely higher than the other. And then tilted. There we go. One thing I like about Clip Studio Paint is it doesn't pixelify things that you transform, which Procreate, oh my gosh, that was very difficult for me on Procreate. Made everything super blurry when you try to resize it. Okay. I'll kind of leave that for now because I feel like the pants are gonna be kind of a tall order. I wanted to give her kind of short bangs. I don't know if I drew her ears. Blah, drew her ears in the little pre-sketch thing. I tend to give these people elf ears, but because I just like that. Might be a bit too high, actually. Hi, Gunboat. Let me see if I can get a reference for this because I don't know if I quite nailed it. It's gonna be kind of interesting. And by interesting, I mean difficult. Okay, let me kind of explain what I was trying to do. So, you see how this leg, like, oops, this back leg, like, bends up, like this, and then comes back down? And the foot is like right there. I was trying to make her hairstyle kind of look like that with these little loop pieces, but I don't know if that really turned out looking how I wanted to. But I still kind of like it, so I'm just gonna try it again anyway. Maybe if I make it... You know what? Let me just mirror that. It'll be a lot quicker. I think that could work if I make it just a little bit like thicker on the top. Kind of reads better as this same thing over here. And then I'll have these big, like, spiky strands at the back. Which I think just looks cool. I think it's kind of fun to have like long trailing like ribbons off of a character that is going to be moving around a lot, which she's a cricket, so I imagine her kind of jumping in the air and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna actually put a bow on the back. That may busy it up a bit too much. Okay. Now let me give this an attempt. I think something is off here about the proportions. Just shrink this a little bit. I don't know, that kind of looks weird. What did I do? What did I do? Let me line it up. Yeah, the legs are really too small. I don't want to slant it too much. Okay, I think this should be good now. Let me just quickly save. I don't know if that little window pops up. Oh, it doesn't look like it does. That's weird. Okay, now let me go in a different color. Just a little bit lighter, perhaps. And go in with the big pants. Now this is going to be a little bit annoying trying to figure out the length because I don't want it to necessarily cover this spike. Or maybe it could be like have a little cut, like a slit opening or something. Window or something like that. I don't know if that's what you call them as pants. Probably still the same type of thing. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I'll shrink it down a little. I don't know why it's hard for me to draw a straight line. I don't know if it's my tablet or my wrist just moves in a weird way. I'm just at a weird angle. Okay. Well, I don't know if I should put the stripes in quite yet because I may just do them in a different color, but actually, yeah, I'll leave them out for now. Except for like the contour, I guess. Okay, that. Oh, I forgot the other spikes. Do you guys think that spikes in the arms and legs is too much? I don't know. Now for the colors, I'm thinking... Here, let me pull in these images. I'll illustrate my point here. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for putting these up. Like, I know images can have copyright, but I don't know. It's not the same as, like, pictures. I mean, it's not the same as songs. I don't think. I'm not sure. So here are my three kind of crickets that or I don't know if those are crickets or whatever. Oh, I hope you feel better, Gunboat. Bye. Do all the legs have spikes? Like on a cricket? I'm not sure. I think if any were to have spikes, it'd probably be the back ones. But I do kind of like them on the sleeves. Because these pants are kind of like a more with flowy material, I'd imagine, so... I don't know. Now, I may have a bit of an issue because... Oops. I should really put this into a folder. This, I think this here, let me just test this. Yeah, so this shade of green is... Oh, actually, there's not a lot of green. She just has eyeshadow and like a chrysalis, but this shade of green is kind of like a bluish. It's grayish. It's not really blue. But this girl has some blues that are used as greens, so for the cricket, I'm not sure if I want to use that same... Like, I like to have a cohesive color palette, I guess, but I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit more yellowish green for her. I'm not sure. Okay, now it's time for my embarrassing coloring technique. So let me put that up there. Sorry if you can hear any background sounds. I don't know if my mic is cooperating in regards to that, but I also had to leave the door open because of my little puppy. He's right next to me. Never mind, she just ran away. Right on cue. What gen are y'all? What do you mean by that? I don't know. Oh, like generation? Yeah, he's a freaking boomer. Okay, boomer. I don't actually know which... I'm the one after millennial, I guess. I don't know if that's... I think that's Gen Z. I'm not sure. I don't know the terms. There's... It's confusing. To trace the outline of my lines because, well, not this is clean line art, but anytime I do line art, I can't, like, the lines don't connect because I'm honestly not very meticulous with it. My line art's pretty loose most of the time anyway, so the strokes don't connect. So I can't use the magic wand tool. So this is my habit. Probably a bad habit. Instead of actually doing line art that connects, I just trace it like this. I have comic pages to get done as well, but I'm falling a bit behind on those, to be honest. I don't know if it's kind of tedious to do on stream, I feel. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up doing that, but it could be fun, I guess. I just feel like line art is just having to redo the same line like 15 times before I get it to something that I'm satisfied with. And that's a lot of lines on a comic page. But this is just kind of more fun and like low polish, I guess. I think it's good that I kind of sketched out this very, very rough thing first. Because I do have a Pinterest board of a bunch of different crickets, but it helps to visualize it at least a little bit. first with how I'm gonna do certain things. Also, if the music is too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down because I'm not sure how the volume is coming out right now. Okay. Oops. Yay, it worked. Oh crap. Forgot one. Yay, it worked. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with the shade though. So my butterfly lady is... I keep opening that. Not you! She's, I guess, mostly blue and white with a bit of red. The snail is mostly yellow and white with a bit of green. So she will be mostly green with either a bit of pink or a bit of purple. But I don't know which yet. I think maybe pink, because purple is kind of, well, pink is more in the middle of yellow and blue. Let me go and grab this color back. That might be okay, actually. I'm not unhappy with that. It's just the darker one. I should probably put her eyes down before I get into this. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. The smaller brush. What did I do over here? Kind of like an angry, not angry, upturned type of thing. Maybe I can have spikes here too. I can make that look good. I can do it on the bottom. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm gonna give her eyebrows. I might just forego that. Or like give her little dot ones. Like this. I feel like she's gonna look like a mantis if I do that though. Praying mantis. I'm not sure. Could do something like this. It's kind of cute. I think the other ones have kind of thin eyebrows, so this could work. And if it looks uneven, well, just keep that to yourself. I'll fix it later. Maybe I could give her little fangs or something. The other two have lipstick. Or is this too mantis-like? I don't know how I can... I think these things already look like mantis eyes. Like this little thing, not like cricket legs, but... You know what? That's okay. Mantises are also cool. Maybe I could just have it be like... Yeah, whatever. That's fine for now, I think. How should I give her a little cat eye pupil? See if I can make her not cross-eyed. That'll be very nice. I think one eyelid is bigger than the other. Eh, whatever. Okay. She doesn't have ears though. Which may look a bit weird. They're basically gonna be covered up anyway, so I do them like that. Oh my god, she looks like Freeran if I do that. So there's nothing wrong with that. I love Freeran too. No, actually she doesn't. That's completely not true. Ah! What was that? Oh, it's not my eraser. You know what? I'll add that later. If I feel like it. You know what? I don't know if I like these actually. Are they too close together? You know what? I'll leave that for now. It's fine. And I'll move on to coloring it. Where's my color layer? Right here. Actually bring this in. So that I can revisit it. You know what? No. That's all I need, I think. I do have a pink, but it's on a different canvas. I don't have the actual shade. So, actually, you know what? It's fine. I'll just open that now. Sorry, you're about to see behind the scenes, guys. And draw to us, I watch. Oh, thank you! Yeah, that's awesome. Let's both draw at the same time. Okay, avert your eyes. Also, actually no, don't avert your eyes, look. Am I crazy or does this canvas look like yellowish? Look, it says that it's white, like pure white, just like this, but for some reason, Clip Studio Paint opens images weird. But I'm just gonna grab these quickly. Or this, I don't know which one is which. I really have a messy palette right here, but that's fine. Yeah, it is yellow, right? Oh my gosh. I don't know why it does that. It's so odd. Just put that down there. Actually, let me grab some of these purples too, because I may end up doing that. Not sure. My palettes are kind of a hot mess, so I apologize for whoever had to see that. Okay. I guess I'll try both separately. I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna end up going for pink though, but I'll try purple too. What's on this? Nothing. I haven't used it yet. Okay. And I think I am gonna need to mix a different green here. Some more yellowish, brighter one. Yeah, it's... yeah, okay. Let me go in with that. Should name these. Reference pictures are pretty, yeah, I found them on Pinterest. I thought they were pretty cool. It's a good place to spend time looking for stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Greens are really hard to work with for me. Because they go really gray or really blue really fast. I don't want a camo print situation. It's not too bad. Actually, I think I have some greens over here that I could lift, perhaps. That's looking a bit camo too, though. Not sure that I like that. Oh god. All right. So I think I'm gonna put down all my pink on the same clipping mask because then I can just duplicate it and turn it purple. Oh, this is not gonna work. Just like give her some nice eyeshadow or something. She really looks like a praying mantis. I foresaw this problem. They have like reddish eyes. Hi, double tap. I'm just doing this cricket girl or whatever bug she ends up looking like. I definitely want to make the pants the same color as the wings over here, because it just fits. I'm gonna go in and make that a little bit less dark so that it doesn't look fully transparent. Thanks for coming in, double tap. Awesome. Now I think I have to make these spikes green. Ugh. I don't know. I don't really want to use any dark color on her. So it's gonna be a bit hard to create contrast. Let me go back in with this light thing. I can lighten it on the ends. That doesn't look bad. Hi, Wolfie Girl Death. I like your username. Yeah, we'll make this light pink. I think I need to change the shade, really. This is not working. Well, that's one I already put. Yeah, ugh. It's kind of hard. Oh, it's too dark, I think. It's like more of a pink, less of a magenta than what I've got going on here, I think. Let me check these values. Yeah, it's really not contrasting at all. Which may be a bit of a problem. But I don't know if I want to go lighter or darker with this. Lighter than the surrounding, I mean. I think the eye makeup has to be darker. Let me... Oh, I just realized something. Crap! I'm not helping my own case! I know what she looks like. Actually, this is way more pink. This is not on purpose. Crud! I need to banish this creature. Get out of here. Yeah, I think the light isn't right at all. Kind of look like little flower buds. That's kind of cute. Okay, then. I think I need to do something about these pants. I don't know if I like the window thing. It shows the spike, but it kind of looks weird. So I think I'm going to get rid of it. I need to add back in the stripes before I forget about them. Whatever, the spike can be concealed. It's probably better tactically anyway. Oh, it's still too dark. We should do a pink. Oh, that's so dark. Layer modes is kind of... I mean, they are kind of a bit of a hassle sometimes. But it's by choice. My day's going good. I hope all of you guys in chat are having good days too. Let me see if I can... Oh, what the heck is that? There's a random blue streak. Cover up this little gap. I can get rid of that. Why does it actually kind of look good now that I've gotten rid of it? Maybe I can put like a panel on the front or something instead of an actual gap. I think what's throwing me off is the boots. Because over here, her little feet are just poking out the bottom ever so slightly instead of huge clonkers. I don't know. Let me try that. I'm kind of getting off track here a little bit, but you know what? That's alright. If she has little spiky shoes instead, they kind of look more like claws. Maybe I could do a little elf shoe or something. That looks a bit weird. I'll just leave it for now. It's fine. New sticker book, huh? That's fun. I don't draw traditionally as much as I probably should. I mostly do digital now. So I don't even have a sketchbook. Let's see if I can give her a white shirt. I do like the pink. I'm not sure if purple's gonna be able to beat it out. Pink and green is like an elite combo. Maybe white spikes on the boots. Maybe not. Maybe white boots with green spikes? No. I'm not sure about that. Let's see if I can make these. I think the distribution is really what's gonna screw me. The color distribution. I don't want to go too heavy on the pink on the top half because like these little grasshoppers over here only have the pink like on the bottom bottom wings. Maybe I should just do like a lighter green instead. That looks bad. This is leaving green territory. Oh, but that isn't terrible. Maybe this little ring could be pink too. Or white. No, I like the pink. And I think I'll go in with the pink over here too. I did not mean for this to be like a dog collar, but you know what? That's alright. As long as it looks cool, that's all that matters. Oh god, the line work is so messy around here. To clean this up a little bit. That looks a little bit better. She kind of reminds me of a Venus flytrap right now. Oh no! Did that just disconnect? Crap. It just told me that my OBS disconnected. Am I back? Am I back? Make this look like a little blossom or something. I think I need to bring a lighter pink in here. Let me get a lighter pink. It blipped? Oh god. Is that gonna register as two different things? Or is it gonna stay I don't know, that doesn't... So only my second stream, I don't know what's gonna happen. Come in at the darker one too, I think, then. This is... You know, I kind of like this. It's not turning out too badly. I think the greens need to be worked on. However, I will say that. Or maybe it's the boots, I'm not sure. I think the proportions are a little bit different than my first little draft. My first little giraffe. Let me see if I can do these stripes now. Maybe I could do this cool funky color. No, that's too much. I'll just pick the color after. There we go. Pretty nice. Let me see if I can... Maybe I can bring in some of that green. Just a little bit, of course. Is this light enough? That kind of looks like some kind of watermelon flavored candy. Maybe I can make her hands pink under the sleeves instead of trying to do a gradient. Looks like she's wearing gloves. No, it's not gonna work. I did this. That's nice, but I don't know if I want to bring the pink out of the pants too much. I think I have to do something with the boots down here. See what I can do. Actually, first, where is it? There. It somehow looks weird. Whatever. I think I overuse the word whatever when I'm doing these. Okay. What are you guys thinking so far? I think it's very... well, not very. It's pretty, like, sturdy at the bottom. Like, there's not a lot of... it's like one big block of shapes. And at the top, it's kind of like more... I don't know how to explain this. I guess it can breathe more at the top or something. I don't know. But it's kind of looking unbalanced is what I'm getting at. But I'm not... I mean, I do want her to have more weight at the bottom because she's like a cricket or a grasshopper or something, so obviously they jump. Maybe I could make this a little bit transparent. Now, I don't know how to really go about this in Studio Paint. I guess I'll select it. Oh my gosh. One side, now the other side. I mean the middle. Now the other side. There we go. Now, do I erase this or what do I do? Brush density. Does that kind of achieve it? That just looks odd. Because if this is like implying that it's a lighter material, then how are these spikes sticking to it? You know what? That's fine. Now let me try this. But with purple. I think the pink may be a little bit too watermelon sour candy. Actually, before I do that, I need to give her some detail up here. much too saturated. Alright, now let me try this with the purple. And this purple has like some nice blues in it too, so that may work to my advantage. Okay, this is definitely the wrong shade. Oh my gosh. That definitely looks very different. And I think there's some thing going on up here. I'll be right back. Okay. I just duplicate that? Yes. Let me see if I can. Did I just bring that over? I'll bring over some blues. Because of this little blue in that wing. This may be a bit too dark of a purple. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's the right, I think, hue. So I'm not gonna make it any like more blue or more pink. Yeah, that's much better of a contrast. So I think I might have to go with purple. A similar saturation too, so. And what did I just throw down? I don't know if that blue is quite right, actually. It's more of a... yeah, that's kind of closer to it. Kind of pretty. Let me bring these back to fully white actually, just so I can redo the gradient. What was it? Green. And then this on top. There we go. I also need to make sure that it looks good next to these other people. Let me hide this. They kind of look crazy next to each other. And so do they. I think the green needs to be... see, it looks good on its own, but with the others having the desaturated greens, it kind of looks weird. What about the pink? Honestly, the pink looks better next to the snail. But I think the purple looks better next to the... Oh, decisions, decisions. Let me see if I can get this to cooperate more. Looks a bit better. How do I run a poll? Can I run a poll on YouTube streaming? Is that a thing? Dad, do you know how? Okay, how? Hmm? Yeah. Don't know if that worked. I think it did, but... Here. Actually, I should probably put both side by side. The purple 100% votes to purple. Okay, I think I need to play with this shade of purple a little. Maybe I'll do that off camera because it's very... A pink to purple gradient? Yeah, I can try that. That may work well, actually. Oops. Actually, I do have a gradient brush. Not brush. I have a gradient tool. Oh, that actually looks kind of nice. And then I can bring the pink in up here. Somehow. I think this is what's the problem. Let me get a yellow, maybe. This shade of green. Oh no, that looks so bad. Something else that I was thinking of doing was putting stripes in her hair. Let me see if I can do that. Like kind of like raccoon stripes or something. This may look completely like a mess, but I don't know, I guess I can try. Oh, this is uneven up here. Ah! You know what? That actually does look good. Not blue. Pink, maybe. That could work. Except it's different on each side. But that's fine. No big deal. No, I think I'll just keep it like that. And I think I'll maybe give her light eyebrows. I need to change her eye color. Pink is kind of striking. Or I could do purple. Or I could do yellow, white. That looks kind of boring. Pink is pretty good. No, I need to go in with, I think, lighter. Let me even that out a bit. Okay. I think I maybe okay to just kind of leave this for now? Actually, let me try one more thing. No, that looks... okay. Yeah, I think I'm done with her for a little while. But I do have like 15 minutes left, so I'm just gonna... well, I guess I could do some other, like, action poses or something with her. Nobody laugh. Nobody laugh. Okay, that looks terrible, but it's fine. Hi. I'm just goofing off now. Yeah, it's fun to make new ones. I've gotten in the habit of making new ones and then making new ones and keeping on making new ones. And then I just have a big pile of them. Oh, thank you. Her lore. Oh, jeez. Her lore is kind of complicated and I haven't fully written it out yet, but basically she's like a cricket or a grasshopper or something that can like travel between dimensions. And she kind of like opens up portals and stuff for her friends. Yeah, I've made like a few that are based on bugs, different bugs. Oh, that's the wrong one. Like this one is a snail and there's one that's a butterfly. Just a little bit. And now this is my cricket. Thanks. Anyone who can animate just has all my respect because animation is so hard. I mean, for me, it is, at least. Are you talking about mine? Because they kind of are meant for a comic. I'm writing a comic. It's very, like, much work in progress, but they are going to be in it eventually. Let's close the canvas. Yeah, AI is worrying. Especially if I want to enter this industry like professionally. It's kind of a big dark storm cloud right now. But I think there'll always be a place for human-made art. Yeah, I don't know. I think I really have to work on this girl some more. I'm not sure about anything that I've just done. I think it may just look a little weird because the proportions are off. Maybe if I colored this, it would look better, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I agree. AI art sucks, but I guess some people are just too, what's the word? Brain rotten to see that it's just a load of baloney. Anyways, it's been 2 hours now since I started, so I think I am gonna end here. Yeah, it's theft. Alright, sorry to end this discussion, but bye. Thank you for everyone who came in and typed in chat and stuff. I think I may stream next Saturday, but not Sunday. Although I may just forgo it. If I end up planning one, I'll schedule it like in advance, so I won't just do it spontaneously. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do another character design next time. Maybe I will. I have like a list of ones that I've been meaning to do, So it probably won't be her, but it won't be this one again, but yeah, definitely more coming. Anyways, thank you. Bye.